This is Kara from MedEd News, and I'm here with Bob Allen. Hi, how are you?
Good, good, thank you.
We're here at the conclusion of the Digital Pharma East conference, and I just had a couple of quick questions to ask you. Can you just give your background and your credentials for the camera?
Sure, sure. Again, my name's Bob Allen. I'm a director of mobile and social media for AstraZeneca. I have a pretty extensive digital marketing background, worked at Digitas Health for a number of years, and now here at AstraZeneca.
Thank you. The first question I had was I was on your presentation this morning, and you talked about the cycle of doom and how mHealth can help alleviate that doom. Could you briefly just explain really quickly for our audience what that is and how mHealth can help with that?
Sure. The thought was pretty simple. We have, increasing costs for healthcare. That's coupled by the fact that we have a high rate of uninsured people. And that in and of itself is a little bit of a cycle because the uninsured we end up paying for, so that ends up increasing our cost in healthcare. And the thought is that people are actually using mobile devices to triage their own health, especially those people that are uninsured. So if we can provide them with more medical information, and they can better triage their health care because they're not able to go to a physician or talk to a physician. But if they can get medical information on a phone, and again, some of these people don't even have broadband internet access in their home, even though they're in the United States, there's still a digital divide. If we can do our part and just mobilize our content around our disease states, that could very well help, to reduce, it wouldn't reduce the rate of uninsured people, but hopefully it could reduce the rate of, or the cost of healthcare by having fewer people go to the hospital or go to a physician, not being able to pay for it because we ultimately end up paying for it, but really having those people, again, manage their own healthcare outside of a physician.
Right. And what are some key takeaways that you took away from Mobile Day and the conference in general?
Sure. I think, at the end of the day, mobile is something new, and I think everyone who is a pharma marketer that was here this week thinks it's an incredible opportunity for us as an industry. And I think it's just really understanding how can we be relevant to those patients, to those physicians, when we think of mobile activity. What information can we provide that could be useful to a physician at the point of care, could be useful to a patient, whether they're in a pharmacy or, again, receiving care in a physician's office. How can we provide a better informed, health outcome for a patient or a doctor?
Thank you. And I only have one more question for you. There's always a lot of talk about pharma's fears about social media and a lack of guidance from the FDA. It seems to be the theme that pharma knows that the pharma industry knows that they have to get involved. Where are we in social media and in the pharma industry, and where do you see it going in 2012?
Sure. We're in terms of social media, I think, pharma is really kind of dipping their toes in the water. There are some pharma companies that have done an incredible job. There are with the limited guidance or no guidance that we actually have. And then there are some pharma companies that are obviously, waiting to see what happens. And I think, depending on the pharma company's risk tolerance, they should go down the path that best suits them. But I think there's a big opportunity for pharma to take advantage of social media. It's not going away. It's the way in which people are, getting information about health, sharing treatment information, discussing treatment options with friends and family. So it's just a matter of when we get guidance, will it help us? And will it help us really play a role in the discussions that are happening? Because I do think we're absent from those discussions now.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate you talking to me, and have a great rest of the day.